Auto insurance can all seem the same until it comes time to use it. So don't get stuck paying more for less coverage. Switch to USAA Auto Insurance and you could start saving money in no time. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
Switch to Verizon Business and get more from your internet without paying more for your internet. Get LTE Business Internet starting at $39 a month when paired with a Business Unlimited smartphone plan. That's unlimited data, and with it, unlimited possibilities. Start saving today with Verizon Business, ranked #1 in small business internet customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Starting price for 25 megabits per second internet plan with savings, plus taxes, fees, and economic adjustment charge. Terms apply. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
You're the perfect blend of elegance and style, and your ride should be no different. The 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid meets all your needs, from business to brunch and everywhere in between. With head-turning details like a sleek front end, plus stylish interior, and an available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and seamless tech integration. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more about the new 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid.
You need me, you need to call me. I'm not far. You're literally like 14, 15 minutes from me on my way. Girl, listen, I'm in medical field. I come over here and do the damn thing.
Oh, yeah, because that's what I literally be needing help with. I do have doctors on call, but sometimes if they can't get here, you know?
Right.
Let me see this one.
Make sure these lips is popping for you.
Right.
My phone is silent.
There we are. Okay, and as usual on Spotify, Apple, and Pandora, if you want to see the visual, THA Real JANELL on YouTube. Make sure that you like and subscribe. You know what? It was raining. I said I was going to take my hair down, but I was like, I don't even have the time.
Listen, mine was down, and I was like, just got to go up and
No, let me tell you what really made me mad. You know what time my doctor's appointment was?
What?
At 7:45.
That's how long I was up there.
That's why I was like, and I kept saying, I'm about to walk up out of here. I don't like that.
Just waiting, idle time.
And my doctor's office was the very last, so it was like maybe 10 or 11 doctors in front of them, or the offices in front of them, so it was at the very end. I'm in my walker like,
about to cry.
Hey, Denise, I see you. Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I see y'all. Let me get everything. Okay. Y'all, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it poppin'.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
This dude doesn't like, oh, I love this part.
Yeah, I know that's the best part.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no what? I know you said it.
Period. Y'all, come on in. I know I'm a little early. Today, I got the couch 2 times. So you got me 2 times in your face. Now, I got my girl here. First of all, I didn't even have no idea that you had these little, what do they call these satchels?
That's something new that I'm going to be probably bringing out more for the summertime, like, swimming pool bags.
Okay, so y'all got an exclusive.
So you got an exclusive. You're the first person to have one.
Yes, facts. Now, Kecia, can you tell everybody who you are and where you're from?
All right, I am Kecia, also known as Kecia or No Love, hence the brand. I am from OKC. I've been all over, really. I mean, I'm a country girl. I was raised in Davis, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Most of my family's from the city, Cali, so we all over, but I'm from OKC, y'all. Working for the 405.
Period. Now, what do you mean, no love? What you mean by that? And it's crack.
Most people, okay, yeah, because let me break that down, because most people get like this, oh, you don't have a heart. That's definitely not it. It's more so of you can't give everybody that love. Everybody don't get the same love from me. So, you might meet a person and be like, she's a bitch. You might meet a person like, she's the sweetest thing I met. So, can't give everybody that genuineness all the time.
Right. Now, how did you come up with your brand name?
My brand name came from my street name, you know. I kind of just, you know, I wasn't in the streets no more, so I'm just like, I want to kind of take those bad things and make it into something good.
So you was actually called No Love?
Yeah, people call me, I go by No Love in the streets.
Oh.
Yeah, so, you know, some people like, hey, that's No Love. So I turned it into my brand.
Okay, you know what? That's dope because, you know, a lot of people, we change our lives and we ain't that person no more, but I did kind of like that name though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not that person because I feel like that's really the biggest part of who I am today. Mm-hmm. I might be a little bit more humbler than what I used to be, a little bit calmer. I use my brain a little bit more before I, you know.
So was No Love a thug?
No Love was definitely a thug.
Okay.
No Love was definitely, she was out there. She was the hothead, it is what it is, what's up, what we doing. That was No Love.
Wow. Now, let me show you guys what I got in the bag. I didn't open it. I didn't look yet. First of all, let's get into the fucking bag. Like, what? You came through with a bag. I don't know a lot of people with their own brands that got, like, satchels.
Okay.
Don't y'all call that a plus
for me? Yeah.
Hell yeah. That is a definite plus. I thought at first when I seen it, I was like,
so
oh,
you got stuff that really nobody has gotten yet.
I'm excited.
So I'm like, it's raining. I'm gonna do hoodies, and then I got another little surprise in there, something like really cute. You can like wear outside, or you can wear it in the house. You know.
Y'all check it, and the quality. Oh my God, I'm all about quality. Now, when it comes to finding like different material, different quality, how do you go? You know, how do you find the best bulk? You know, quality.
For me, I shop around. So what I do before I sell it to anybody else, I'm gonna buy it for myself. See how I like it, see if I like how it fits, the stretch, you know, things like that. Everything can't always be you want to open that up and look on the back.
Okay.
Everything's not like a one-size-fit-all thing. So you have a design that nobody has ever had from the No Love brand. That's my Aaliyah No Love thing. I really like that. I'm like, sure.
Period.
So, that's how I go about shopping for stuff. I mean, I've had some people really, when I was in the beginning, before I dropped, it showed me a lot of things. So shout out to those folks.
Period.
You know?
Now, do you do all your own folding or?
I do it all.
I'm sorry, I almost said nigga.
I do it all myself, you know.
This is hard.
Yep, I do it all.
And I'm loving the green.
And this one is, you know, I have a 4-year-old. My 4-year-old has autism. So, you know, No Love brand supports autism as well. So that's what that piece is. Let's put that back like this. Yes, I guess, yeah. So No Love, we support autism around here.
Period. Wow. That is beautiful. Definitely beautiful. Okay, hold on.
Now this is going to be your 2-piece crop top short set. So you can wear it kind of lounging in the house.
Baby, that
something to wear over a swimsuit.
Yeah. No, that shit about to be taken out.
Something like that. It's real, you know, stretchy material. It's real comfortable. It's real comfortable.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to wear this.
It's cute.
And I love this color.
Love that. I love brown. I'm a brown girl.
Okay. Y'all, when I get my ass done, I'm telling you, baby, y'all gonna be like, hold on.
Be scared of you.
Yes. Thank you so much. These are so beautiful. I can't wait to support your brand.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'll be having a lot of different stuff. You know, I do a lot of things, so it'd be hard to sometimes get it all together like you want it. So
what all do you do?
Okay, so I have a carpet cleaning business.
Wow.
That was my first business that I spun off of the No Love name, which is No Love for Germs.
Right.
I do hair.
Okay, wait. No Love for Germs.
Yeah, No Love for Germs.
Baby, when I say No Love is in
No
there,
Love is
stop playing with her.
So yeah, and then No Love Styles will be my braiding brand.
Wow.
I'm always doing something. If I'm not, you know, I'm an ACMA.
I think I remember you braiding.
Yes, I braid. I
think you did some real tiny ones one time.
Yeah, I'm always.
It was like real tiny, and it was going. Who was
the Fulani. I did the Fulani braids. I know what you're
talking about. I can't remember. I can't remember who it was that you did it.
My homegirl Avon.
Oh, okay, okay, right, okay. Yes. Now, first of all, I always see especially on Oklahoma Black Market group. I always see people, you know, like, hey, I need my hair braided. And how quick are you to respond when it comes to people hitting you up to get some business done?
Honestly, it just depends on what I'm doing for the day, okay? I will say this. I am an entrepreneur trying to run multiple businesses. So sometimes I get people that's angry, like, oh, she don't answer. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, you know. That's why I really prompt people, hey, hit me at my number. Hitting me on my number is probably more better than DMing me, or because if I'm not on Facebook, I don't see my DMs. But if you text me, I'm gonna see that text. You call, I'm gonna see a missed call.
Right.
I'm real big on, hey, text me. That way I can go back and look and say, okay, this person wanted XYZ.
Right. I'm the type of person, don't call me on Messenger or text me, because I don't get the notifications. So I'm not going to know unless I just actually go in there.
Like, right. And I tell people that all the time, but they be like, whatever, she's lying. No, I'm just telling y'all the truth. Like, if you don't text me directly, it's probably be hours or days before I see that message. So, that's why I'm really big on now. Like, I have, like, a separate number to where I'm about to start. Like, my people, like, you know, personally, after a certain time, this is the number y'all reach me at. Because sometimes I get overwhelmed where I can't separate business from personal.
Wow. So. Now, what's helping you get that more organized?
Girl, I'd be lying if I told you I had a strategy. Just day to day. Sometimes I take one day out the week where I don't want to do no hair. I'm not doing no carpet cleanings. I'm not at work, to where I can organize myself.
Right.
Because you need that day. Sometimes I might want to sleep. Sometimes I might want to catch up on house stuff at home, you know. So it just be stuff like that. Like, you just got to find the time. I'm telling you, you got to make the time. You know how they say people make time for what they want? Yes. That's how it is when you're an entrepreneur.
That's true. How busy do your businesses keep you?
It just depends. You know, some weeks it's like, I don't catch a break. Some weeks it's like, I might have hair every day. Sometimes I might have hair every other day. Might not have no hair at all this week, you know? Just depends. But I feel like if I'm not doing one, I'm doing the other. So if I don't have a carpet clean, I got hair. When I don't have neither of those, I still have my clothing brand, and I have my job. I'm an ACMA, so I do have set days that I work out the week too. So I'm always doing something.
Facts. Now, is there a specific person or reason why you got into doing the clothing?
I just thought, okay, so I had somebody like draw me out. What was originally supposed to be like a tattoo piece that I turned into a logo. And shout out to Ziggy T, because that's who did that. He is really the one that drew my original logo. So it just kind of went from now. When he drew it, I was like, that's tight. So when he drew it, I was like, that's tight. Let me do something. I just seen a vision, like, instantly. When I looked at the piece, I was like, I can do something with that. And I did something with it.
Facts. Did you ever get a tattoo?
I do have my brand tattooed.
Okay. Let me tell you something. You know somebody really fuck with their own brand if they got it tatted.
Yeah.
If they got it tatted, it's real. That's how you know it's real. Now, people usually start brands and stuff when they in the music industry. Did you ever think about getting on the mic?
I used to play with the mic a little bit.
Okay.
But that was just a hobby. I don't know if y'all remember, shout out to my girl Boogie, R.I.P. You know, that's what we used to do when we was locked up. Like, let's go. Let's write. Right. You know, I have books I know laying somewhere with music in them that I've never used.
Damn.
I just thought, you know, I don't think music ever was something that I really wanted to do. It was just like, I like to write poetry. I like to write, so I'm like, I can play with the music a little bit. Piss me off, I'm going to go, let me find a track, instrumental that I want to listen to, and I'm going to put my feelings out like that. I've done that before, too.
Right. So what you think about the rap beef that's going on right now?
That rap beef is crazy. I was trying to keep up. Honestly, you know, if I don't see people that are close to me, like, sharing stuff, I'm like, I miss everything. Right. Like, when it comes to the drama side. But I was tuned into that, like, listen, I just feel like with rap beef, keep it as music. When it becomes outside of music, that's when I'm not into it.
Yeah, that's when I'm not into it either. How the chain of events had turned last night, I was like,
I mean, we got tagged in the post yesterday. I was like,
yeah, I'm not even interested anymore.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Now, do you have a point where you ever feel like you're losing more money than you're making it?
You're gonna have times like that. honestly, I feel like you shouldn't be an entrepreneur if you feel like you're just going to come in the game and you're going to spend money and you're going to make big money. Mm-hmm. Baby, no. When I first started, I lightweight used to be discouraged because I'm like, even now I still be like, make it make sense.
Right.
Or I'm not doing it. Like, sell it to me. Or I'm not buying.
Right.
But, I mean, it's times where I got to buy products. I like to be stocked on products. I might spend more on products in a month than what I might have in bookings for my carpet cleaning. I might go buy more packs of hair for my hair brand than what I use. And I just feel like, shoot, if it's there, it's there. Eventually, I'm going to make that money. So it's not really a big deal to me. Once you got that mindset, you just kind of be like, okay, let's go with it.
Right. So whenever you braid hair, do you do sew-ins and stuff like that too?
I do, but I kind of just stay more like silk presses, braids. I really like doing the braid.
Okay. So do you always keep hair on deck?
For braiding, for the most, yeah. If I know ahead of time what you want and I can get the hair, yeah. But if it's something like, okay, you got to get the hair, I have them get it.
Okay. Now, did you already know how you was going to create your logo or how he was going to create it before he did it? Yeah. I'm
not going to lie. I am a wild girl. And I'm more of a, I don't care. I'm going to take that shot. If it don't work, back to the drawing board. I use the app. So when Ziggy did my logo, I feel like maybe he went kind of ghost for a minute to focus on himself. Not like he ghosted me, but I kind of noticed, because I follow him or whatever. And I'm like, dang, I can't get in touch with him. So I'm like, all right, let me try to see if somebody else can complete it like I wanted it. And when they did, I was like, man, okay, cool. I'm just like, I kind of gave them an idea what I wanted. And I like people where I can tell you what my vision is, make it come alive.
Yes.
Like, I need those type of people in my corner.
Me too. Now, and I always ask,
I love you too, family.
I always ask, and I actually just asked you a minute ago about the quality. Have you ever had, a time where your logo ever came off your bags or your shirts?
Nobody's ever told me. I haven't either. I wear my logo often. No. I do see, like, after a while, like, months and months and months, or constantly when you, like, my T-shirts, I wear them often, so I wash them. I like people to, I know it's like, okay, wash it in cold, not hot, know. But other than that, no, the people that have bought from me, they don't complain. I'm always looking to make my brand better.
Right. Exactly. And shout out to all the, entrepreneurs that's out there. I do everything I can to try to support. One time I was trying to support this T-shirt business in Tulsa. And when I tell you that when you touch my logo, the whole thing came off with your finger.
Oh,
I said, whoa.
I do customs too, though. So, like, if people want, you want, a picture on a shirt, I just ask people to give me, 3 to 5 days to get it done. Because, like I said, I do have a lot going on. I'm not really, your last-minute T-shirt person. But I know people that are. So, we support other businesses, too. So, if I can point you to somebody that can. But, yeah, I do it all.
Would you say that your pieces are eye-catching?
I think so. I think it says me. When people see it, they like, oh, that's her. Like, like when you get a car and they be like, oh, that car, you look like you would drive that car. Yeah, that type of thing.
Do you ever get people that be like, hey, where you get that from?
I was out of town in Memphis this weekend, and they was like, oh, that's your clothing brand. We went to, shout out Lemoyne College out there in Memphis. Okay. They supported them. Made a post on Instagram with some of my pieces, too. I gave some of the one of the girls out there a couple pieces.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope as hell. Wow. Now, when you price your items, how do you know how to price your items and what to price them at?
Me, I'm all about, okay, so when doing business, I'm like this with hair, anything. I'm providing a service. Of course, we want to be paid for our time. It has to make sense. If I'm spending XYZ, I at least want to make double or more back. It has to make sense. But I want to be fair. I want people to come back. I want people to be happy to spend their money with me. So mine, I just, I feel like, what would I buy this for this? Would I, that's just how I do it.
Yeah.
I want to be fair. I want everybody to be able to wear my stuff. Right. That's how I look at it.
You don't ever get people like, hey, let me get the homie discount, or cousin, let me get that for the free.
No, ma'am, because listen, this is me. People know if I want to do something and give you something, I'm going to give it to you. Don't come to me asking me, talking about something for free. You gonna be a brand ambassador, you gonna put that shit on, and what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do for that piece? Because that piece costs me money.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, I have to take time to put it together and press it up, whatever. Like, you know, that free, I mean, people will try it, but not really, because people usually know I'm the no-nonsense type of person. So,
Now, your name ain't no love for no reason. Now, I don't know if, you know, if a lot of people know that you've been in prison, but are you comfortable with talking about it?
Yeah, we can get into it.
Okay, now, how much time did you do?
I did about 14 months. I was young. I know I had just turned 21, I want to say. I was young and wild, girl. I was out here just, I mean, I was in the streets. I was selling big dope. Caught a case trying to ride down on somebody. It was the stupidest decision I made. And looking back on it today, I'm not going to lie. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then. But I'd be like, what was I doing? Like, I don't want my kids to be out here wilding out, just reckless like that. So I'm not ashamed of nothing. I lived it. I did it. You can be anything you want to be out here. Be great. But the streets ain't worth it. The streets take you away from everybody that really love you, and away from things you could be doing to make yourself better. So.
And I always try to tell everybody, prison is not where you want to be.
I think we adapt. I think we listen, prison gonna you either gonna go in there and be yourself, you gonna be fake, and they gonna find out you not that. It's gonna be problems for you. Just be yourself. Like, I ain't never not been myself nowhere I went. It's what it is. Like, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, I'm going to prison.
Was you scared?
I don't know if scared is the word. I was more so like, man, whatever. Like, I was in county, like, on one with everybody. Like, I might as well get ready. You know, I was frustrated because they kept messing up on my case. So I spent about 5-6 months in county before I even got shipped off. And I was like, okay, I better call down there and get me up out of here. So I'm going to start. We had a riot. It was all type of stuff going on, girl.
And looking at you now, you wouldn't imagine that you was...
Yeah, you know, I used to call me Mighty Mouse on the yard. And I was like, now I look at myself like, oh my God. Like I don't even see myself in the same light, though. And I'm glad. Like, a lot of growth.
When did you notice that you started growing and shedding that old person?
Okay, so when I got out of the state, with time after having a kid, you kind of want to grow up. You want to be something different. I always said I knew I was going to be a mama, but when you become a parent, I don't see how some people raise their kids to be exactly what they was when we know what type of life we had. So it's like my kid, lightweight, be trying me, especially my oldest. He think I'm a square or something. I don't know, but I be like, boy, your mom, you just don't know. Your mama will fold you up, you know. But I'm just glad that they don't know that side for real. They know. They be like, they hear stories and be like, Mama, somebody tell. I'm like, can y'all please stop telling my kids stories? Like,
you be telling your kids
I don't mind. My oldest, he be wanting to know. Like, I don't sugarcoat nothing with my kids. Open book. What you want to know?
Yeah.
I'm real with my kids. Like, I'm telling you because I've been there. I'm telling you because.
So you didn't have kids before you went to prison?
No, I had my bonus babies. But see, my oldest son's daddy, he had twins at the time, so they was babies when I got with him. Them what became my babies too. Still my babies now. They grown now that they 16. So but I didn't have no kids of my own, so I feel like that's what made my time like, okay. Back then it was like I ain't got no kids.
Yeah. And I think for some people that don't have kids, doing time is just like, I mean, because it's like you'll miss your family. Yeah. But it's like, I ain't got no responsibilities out there. All I gotta worry about is me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, it is what it is. Like, you either gonna sink or swim in that situation. And that's why I said prison ain't for everybody. But, I mean, if you're in that situation, you really ain't got no choice but to do it. Exactly. When your back is against the wall,
you ain't got no
it's
choice.
Really gonna bring out the person that you present yourself to be or that you acting like. But don't act like it in front of the wrong person. Because
they gonna pull it out of you.
Yeah, they really are. What was I don't want to say the worst thing, but what was the most traumatic thing that you experienced on a yard, if you experienced?
Seeing a lady get carried out because she got a broomstick broke off into her.
Oh my God, you was there? Oh.
That was probably like...
Oh my God, the smell.
I was like, well, you know, I was working in the kitchen, so I had to...
Matter of fact, I think you was in the kitchen at the time.
I was like, oh my God, like, what? Like, it was crazy. I think it was like over tobacco or something. And this is crazy. It's like...
I told this story before on the couch.
Prison is probably really what's gonna make you a beast or not, because ain't no running from no smoke on no prison yard unless you go PC up. But you gotta get there first.
Yeah.
And that was probably the worst thing ever that ever happened when I'm like, not the broomstick, like.
And it wasn't even just a regular broomstick.
It was like one of them big mop sticks.
Yeah, mop sticks. So you know the wood part was a little bit thicker.
So it was like,
And baby, when I say they put it inside of her coochie and jumped on it, and it
broke it off,
it ripped the booty hole. Like the whole hole was just the one hole.
She was like in the infirmary for a long time.
Oh, yes. And when I tell y'all, I just got a migraine, because when I tell y'all the smell.
I used to get in trouble. I hated it on the yard because, you know, back then, you know, that's when they had them programs. Do they still got them programs?
I think
I wonder if they do. I wasn't supposed to be talking to nobody, but I was definitely breaking all the rules. Never really cared. Like, I'm talking to people. Like, what are y'all?
Yeah, was you in RSET or
something? I did both of them. Remember at the same time? I was getting double rolled up. Like... or whatever, I didn't care.
I think you used to sneak and talk whenever you was in the kitchen, because you had.
At some point, I wasn't even sneaking. I didn't even care. Gabby ass used to just walk up. We'd be walking on the yard. She'd be like, "Girl, come on." I'd be like, "I don't care. Come on. I'm already here. What more can y'all do to me? My freedom's already gone. So
right.
What more can y'all do to me? Y'all writing me up."
And I will say, when you locked up, it's easy to think like that. What more can you do to me? Yeah. But they can do more to you.
It is more.
There is more.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So don't think that
it's not no more, because it's not. It's definitely more. But in that mindset, in that state of mind, you just like, okay, even if they can do more, you just like, it just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Me, I was like, at this point, I don't really care. You know, I think it was more so I was young and I didn't have a care.
Yeah.
You know.
What made you start caring?
How
Did you discharge not caring?
No, I discharged more on some. I just wanted to get myself back together. I've never really not been together, no matter what I was doing.
Right.
I've kind of always been like real tight on having all my stuff and all my ducks in a row. I just was in love with making fast money and you know what I'm saying. So that's why it wasn't nothing for me to, you know, have a career now, or I just be doing stuff. Especially back then, it was like, okay, let's see how long I can do this. That's it.
Right. Do you still hang out with some of the same people that you know, was on the yard with?
Quite a few. If we don't hang out, we still are in contact. Like, we talk. I do try to reach out, and, you know, because I like to see what people are doing. Like, you know, a lot of people be, what can I do to become this? Like, I've helped a lot of people get CNAs. Like, they don't know. If y'all want to figure out how to become a CNA, even with a felony, I can help you do that. It's really not hard. People just don't like to tell you the simplest things. You know, I've helped a lot of people. I mean, shoot, it's
so you can still be a CNA with being
okay. So basically, you can like go to a nursing home. You can apply, and if they be like, "Oh, your background, we can't hire you," you appeal it. And in during that appeal process, it could take up to a year or longer. They can allow you to work at that nursing home if they want to, so to that nursing home, while you're in your appeal. So while you're waiting for appeal, you're basically waiting to go in front of the Oklahoma Health Department, and they give you a waiver basically to work in the medical field, because that's what I had to do.
Okay, so how long does that process usually take, though? Once
they actually reach out to you, it's really fast. They want you to get like character letters. I had to get a lot of character letters, and shout out to those people, because listen, some of them I don't talk to, but still, if it wasn't for them character letters, I'm still grateful.
Yeah.
I had to get a lot of character letters. I had to get like, I think I had like maybe 18 character letters from people from the military. nurses I had previously worked with, a lot of people. So,
was it because of your charge or?
It was violent. So
you got to work extra hard.
So if it's violent or I can't remember all of the like stipulations, but I know my stuff was considered violent, which I don't know why it was considered violent, honestly. But it was considered violent or aggravated, whatever. So I had to go in front of them to get my stuff weighed. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first got there, it's a black lady that works down at the health department, and she was just like, we already made a decision, but you just gotta go through the process. And I was like, what that mean? Right. You know, I was kind of nervous, like, okay, you're not gonna give it to me, what? But they allowed me to bring a person to speak on my behalf too. It was pretty cool.
So it was like a damn court session.
And I can knock them down. That ain't nothing.
Shit.
I'm used to it.
Damn.
But I was ready. I went in there and they approved me, no stipulations. Because sometimes they can give you, like, approve you, but give you stipulations on, like, where you can work, how much you can do. I don't have any stipulations.
Okay. So anybody that wanted to be a CNA, but they got discouraged because they're a felon, listen, tap in with my girl Kecia. She can get you together.
I can help you. And I will say, I will say too, I ended up going to get recertified, which kind of helped me with my appeal. So, like, if you already just go to school, get the certification. Even if you're having problems finding jobs with your background, go get the certification.
You said, I had a weed felony and got to work for Griffin Memorial. Okay. Anything is possible. You also had a violent charge. Wow. Yeah, you know, and when I first got out, it's different now, but when I first got out, I was driving trucks. I was doing it illegally. You know, I was learning like
you were learning with somebody.
Yeah. So, but whenever I went to go get in school, they was like, "Oh, your charge, we don't allow that." So they wouldn't allow me.
Which is crazy because I've seen that too. I've seen dudes go to CDS. It feels like a waste of time. Yes. But let me tell you, there's never a waste of time. There's always a loophole.
I probably could have appealed it.
There's always a way.
Yeah.
There's always a way. But sometimes you got people that won't tell you. So you get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Just try to find another way. You told me no? You told me no? Somebody gonna tell me yes eventually. So that's just my mindset when I'm dealing with anything.
Right.
You can tell me no? Okay. I'm gonna make my own revenue over here.
Right. You know, if lupus wouldn't have been, you know, got me a little bit worse whenever I was driving, I probably would have still been doing it because I was in North Dakota and it was like -22. Girl, I loved it.
Because people don't know, you can get a box truck without a CDL license.
Yes, you can.
And you can still pick up loads. So I'm like, I kind of want to do something different. I think I'm always a busybody, busy mind. I'm always optimistic. Like, I don't care what we're doing. Like, okay, let's try it.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're running to. I've met a lot of people, a lot of nurses, to where if they open up their own facility, they're calling me, hey, come work for me. Building bonds and with people. You never know who you're going to need. You never know who's going to need you.
Exactly. I always listen, and I've been telling y'all, don't burn a bridge that you may have to cross one day.
Yeah, because I used to burn bridges standing on them. I don't do that, y'all.
And fall right on through like, oh, well, I hurt myself.
Right.
Yeah. Did it to my damn self. Now, do you have all, like, the same clients? Like, people come back to you, the same people? Or do
I have, as far as braiding, yes. I have people who constantly call me and clean their carpet, especially if they got kids, like me. Yeah, I got a lot of regulars. I also do braid events, so shout out to Felicia Lucas, Ayla, and Mary. We have like a little braid booth group. So those are my girls I go do events with. Sometimes it's once a month, twice a month. It just depends. We go to different little tournaments, wrestling tournaments, softball games. We braid hair. Make very good money doing stuff.
Wow, that's dope. Now, what was the most challenging thing that you had to do to get your businesses up and running?
Get out my own way. Mentally. The setup, once I learned, it's really doing research. Like, I had a lot of people that didn't want to tell me stuff. They want you to pay for all the information that they got for free, or some people didn't get it for free. I get it. You want your, not me. That's easy. But, I mean, I had to get out my own way mentally. I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know where to start. Just start. Like,
right, because once you start, then you'll figure it out.
as you go.
And I'm telling you, it'll start coming easy, and you'll be like, damn, I was really worried about this.
I have those type of moments all the time. Like, I was really worried, and I didn't even have to be.
Yeah.
I'm here now.
I'm like, damn, look how successful I am, and I'm becoming just by applying myself.
I've been watching, I've been catching up on some of your stuff, because, you know, I was like, oh, wow, like, she do it all.
Yeah, I got so many episodes.
And I was so proud, because, you know, like,
thank you.
Seeing you we meet on the yard, we like, you really don't know people outside it, but when I see you, and I see you doing your thing, I'm like, this has always been her personality. She used to walk around singing. She used to walk around just being who she was, playing, clowning people. She real roasty. But it's cool to see you doing your thing. Like, I'm really proud of you. I just wanted to tell you that. Cause
yes, I'm proud of you too.
This ain't easy when you come from what we used to do.
Yeah. It really ain't. And
it's like a different world. Do you feel like that? Like,
yes.
I feel
I was just about to say, tapping into what you just said.
It's a whole different.
Everything is different on the yard. Yeah. And then you literally, like, some people you will meet on the yard, who they are on the yard,
totally different
out here. Like, they could be a stud with 16 bitches and they get out and now they fucking every nigga and they got 23 kids.
Yeah. No, for real.
It's some real shit. You'll be like, damn, and they still got this deep ass voice, and they like, oh no, that was just for prison.
Like what?
I was like, oh well, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
So you never know who somebody really is until they get out and they're able to actually show their true self.
Right. I feel like all the people that I still deal with, them people are still who they was.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm glad, but it's like, okay, this is really them.
Yeah.
I like people who are themselves. So.
Well, I will say this. I'm still around people that's an elevated version of themselves now.
Yeah.
Like, they not who they was on the yard.
But
they a better version of who they was.
Like me, I feel like I'm a better version.
Yes.
They didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
And then we had the double duo. Me and Boogie was doing the most. That girl had me in some shit. And it's like, oh well, that's my friend. I'm a ride. Yeah. Like, oh and well, I get in trouble for her doing something. Like, she would always be doing something. I'd be like,
packing feelings.
I'd be like, bring your stupid self on. Come on, me and her into it. But that's real love. That was my bitch. When I ate, she ate. When she ate, I ate. And that's just what it was.
Period. If I had a noodle, you had the other half.
Yeah.
Because it's two of them.
Like, we going to the store. I bought 20 noodles. You get 10. I get 10. Like, that was my girl.
Facts. Wow. You know what? I want to give a moment of silence for some of the ones that we was locked up with that didn't get to make it till today. And there's people that didn't make it from fentanyl, mental health issues, any type of issue. Somebody that I know and somebody that I don't know.
Right.
So let's give this moment of silence to them. I like to always, and sometimes I forget, but I like to always do a moment of silence because when I pass away, I want to be remembered.
I want to be remembered.
To be like,
I think about that too because I'm not even gonna lie. Last 2 years, I've lost some heavy hitters in my life. Like, I lost my great granny, I lost a partner, I lost my mom 6 months ago. You know, my adopted mom passed away, and it's just like, I just be looking now. It's like, you know, death coming, but it's like, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me regroup myself first. And I don't know, I feel like for a long time, I'm now in the past few months, I feel like I'm trying to shake grief in a way still, you know. People like, how you still going? I don't know. I'm just doing it. Like, I'm just, if I sit still too long, I might cry. Like, that's seriously. Just how real it is. Like, you never know. So much stuff going on in the world. So, love your people. Like, love who love you. Now, I ain't telling you to go out there and
just love somebody that don't give a fuck about you.
No, you love on the people that show you they love you. And the rest is history.
Yes. Because, baby, when I tell you, especially if you have lupus or an autoimmune disease, when you're in a better state mentally and the people around you is giving you good energy, you don't tend to be as sick as you. Like, they literally was trying to tell me that I don't have lupus and I have lupus. They was like, you got lupus, but we're going to say you don't. Like
that's crazy. I would have walked out then and been like, I just want a second opinion. And I feel like that's something a lot of people Get a second opinion.
Yeah.
It's okay to go change a doctor and get a second opinion.
Exactly.
If your doctor is not listening to you and hearing you out, get a second
And
opinion.
we 80s and 90s babies, we look.
We can know.
Y'all think that y'all still young. You still and listen, we do feel still young. Did I say that right? I'm
still feel young, yeah. I do still feel young.
But
We did.
it sounded funny coming out. But we have to think about our health, and even sometimes we might not even realize something is wrong. Baby, get yourself checked. We at that age, we at that time where you have to get yourself. It's so important. Your health and your survival is very important to me.
All of that.
I will say this about the mammograms.
I had fibroids, and I didn't even know. And I just happened to randomly tell them to do me some blood work, and fibroids came back. And
My
they
wife
were causing
found
me pain. I just didn't know.
Me too. See,
and
that's
I was
the thing.
like, that's crazy.
You ain't lying.
They were like bad.
Yeah,
like,
mine was huge too, and I had no idea. Because I was hurting in other places too. I got lupus. My back is hurting.
Yeah, so you might think it's your lupus. Yeah. But it's your fibroids making you
when I
hurt in your back.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, I was just like, what? Like, and I was shocked. I'm like, okay, it was then in that moment. Because I'm 33, about to be 34. I found that out maybe 2 years ago. And I was like, what are you talking about, fibroids? I feel great. Then I'm thinking about those extra cramps, the back. When I start researching of what fibroids really do to the body, I'm like,
oh, that's what I was feeling.
Okay, it makes sense. So, yeah, but they be so quick to medicate you, and it's like the medicine causes other things. Like right now, which I can't tell, I got a lot of hair, I know, but they had me on birth control, 2 different birth controls. I was on the shot and the pill to shrink the fibroids. Now I'm having hair loss. And y'all know how I am about my hair. If you know me, y'all know. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm done. Like now, I recently had my blood work redone. And they like, they're gone, but they can come back.
Oh, yeah. That's why when they took mine out, baby, I don't want none of them bitches. Scrape the lining if you got to. Scrape
up out of there.
Everything. I don't want a piece of a fibroid coming back. The fuck? So... y'all, if you just now tuning in, it is the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.
None.
You know I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I do special days. I'm very flexible when it comes to working with people's schedule. I'm all about support. I'm all about helping if I can. I even allow people to bring their kids. I be like, you can bring your kids? I'm not tripping.
I would never. Baby, have all this stuff. Not now. Wouldn't be no podcast.
Y'all, make sure you follow Kecia Lewis on all social media. Don't you have a business page?
I do. I have a few. I have No Love for Germs. That's my carpet cleaning business. I have No Love Styles for hair. And I have No Love brand for my clothing merch.
Period. I have a few more questions if you still got time.
Here, I'm ready.
Okay. Now, what is your support system like? Do you feel like you get the support that you need? You can use some more support, or?
Support is always needed.
She says she does clothes. She also has a cleaning business and a braiding business.
And I'm an ACMA, so I work in the medical field too.
Yes, she's all around doing it.
I got a friend, she called me Maria. She's like, you like a Mexican, you do it all. I'm like, girl.
I'm done. Maria.
But support wise, I got my few that's consistent. I got my people. I don't know if my support just be coming sometimes, like, and it be from people I don't even know.
Right.
So I will say it is true when people say stop looking for your family and your friends to be your biggest support. Cause
right.
My first clothing order was an out-of-state order.
Wow.
So, and I didn't even think like I was reaching them type of people, you know, like there were. So maybe I didn't take myself serious enough, but it's always that deep. It's always that serious. But when it comes to support, I have different people who serve different purposes. I have people be like, okay, why you ain't dropped this yet? Why you ain't did this? And I be like, first of all, then I'm like, all right, you right. Let me get myself together.
That support.
Yeah, I like that. Listen, I'm not the one that wants to be baby. Talk noise to me. Tell me like that. Like, you know, so I know it's for real. But yes, I have different people who like, listen, I've had people that try to tell me like, ain't nobody gonna take your business serious. It doesn't sound corporate. Or I'm like, oh well, then I ain't for them.
All right.
You know, I'm not changing my name to appease one person.
Exactly. Now, the path that you're on now in life, right now, if one thing was to change in your past, what course do you think you would be on in life right now?
Depends on what the change is. I feel like no matter what, I was determined to be a hustler, a go-getter.
Okay.
So I don't really think that my mind, my mental would be any different, because I've been through hell and I'm still pushing. I've been through a lot, and thank God I don't look like what I've been through, because I'd be looking bad out here.
I was going to say we would be looking rough. And there's times where I still feel like I'm looking rough.
But I'd probably be an attorney instead. I really wanted to be an attorney growing up. I knew I would be in a medical field or be like a lawyer. I really wanted to be a criminal lawyer.
Wow.
I wanted to go up there and, hey, my client, listen, no, you know, that was me. I like to argue.
Yeah. Now, my last question is, did prison change any relationship that you had with your family or friends?
No. I feel like when a lot of people, I'm glad you asked it. That's a good question. I feel like when a lot of people go to prison, you got expectations of people that you shouldn't even have. Because guess what? You landed yourself there. You know? People, life still go on. You know, I've been on both sides. I've been the person that had to look out for people while they in there. I've been the person that needed to be looked out for. You know what I'm saying? Well, when we was locked up, you know, my baby father kept money on my books, but I also did hair and there. Like, okay, I need to do hair, sell this food about this kitchen if I got to. Like, it didn't matter. Like, I know for me, no, like, it's nobody's obligation to do anything for you. If you live in that type of life, you better have your money and your bread, have it together. You should be able to. Now, I will say it's hard to trust people once you're gone, but hey, that's Tina. You should have people, at least one person you can trust. Like my grandma, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Jackie Lewis. That's my baby. That's my brown sugar.
Period.
Anytime I call, hey, can you go call Wooty Woo? It helps to have that person. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta, you out here living like that, you need to have yourself straight when you in there. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be mad at your mama and she out here taking care of your
kids. Right.
Nah, it don't work like that.
Oh, we used to hear so many people cussing out their parents. We used to be like, what the hell?
What the hell?
Like that's how you shut the fuck up. Like, you talking to your... We the ones getting mad. Not even the parents is getting mad. Like, hold on. We about to catch a fair one.
Yeah, because
you ain't gonna talk to your mama like that.
I did see a lot of that. Like, dang, they fighting because have somebody else talk to their mama. Like,
it's real like mama,
yeah, like it's real,
baby.
It's real.
Now, before we leave, is there anything that you would like to share with the people? Do you have any, anything up and coming?
Listen, I will have some new merch dropping soon, very soon for the summertime. I'm trying to get into some new stuff. Just tap in with me, support me, come get your hair done. You need your carpets clean, let me know. Furniture, I clean that too.
Okay.
Holla at your girl. Nothing's impossible.
Some of y'all need them nut stained couches clean. Y'all better let my girl clean it.
The sky is the limit, man.
Yeah.
Really, it's further than that with me, but don't never let nobody discourage you. If you want it for yourself, go get it.
We proud of you too, Face.
I know, that's my girl.
Yeah. Shout out to, period. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on my couch potatoes. Y'all make sure that y'all follow Kecia Lewis on all social media, her business pages. Whenever you go back and see the live, tag it in the...
I will tag it in the comments.
And I will make sure that I add it into the description. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I will be back on again tonight at 8 Central Time with Ashley Tubbs. Y'all, come learn how you can get your credit fixed.
I'm going to be tuning into that.
Yes, y'all don't want to miss it. She going to give y'all the game. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you so much for being on the couch,
Thank you for having me, because I'm
yes,
waiting.
anytime. And y'all, let me tell you something. Kecia is a big supporter of the couch. I definitely appreciate all her love and support.
I support my people. If you're doing something and I feel like it's something good that people can use, I'm going to support you. I still support other hairstylists. It's enough money out here for all of us.
Exactly. I'll be supporting other podcasts too. And I want to share this before I leave. I had to push the interview back a little bit because I was at the doctor's office. But as I was sitting in there, first of all, y'all, I was like, because I had to walk so far and I had just had the surgery, so I was just in so much pain.
Sweating.
And I was sitting there sweating profusely, and this young lady walked up to me and she said, "Aren't you the couch?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "I just want to tell you, please don't stop what you're doing for the community.
Because you come through."
She was like, she said, "Don't think that nobody's watching you." She said, I'm watching you. Like, I see you."
And
she
it's
was
because
like,
you're not a biased person. Let me tell you something. People relate. You pull people in because you look at it from all angles. I watch. I'm like, she is
and contrary to what people may believe, I'm not a side picker. I don't pick sides.
And that's good.
I'm the type of person, I like to hear both sides. If only one side want to talk, that's on y'all for being mad that one side. No, for real. If one side literally want to talk.
Because speak up.
I'm not the one that said, "Hey, side, you want to come talk?" The side came to me. So you can also do the same. And I always say the floor is open for anybody to dispute anything that's said by me or somebody else that's on the couch. You're more than welcome. Come, let's talk about it. I want to talk. I want to learn. I want to pick your brains. So I definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all follow Kecia Lewis on all social media. Follow her brand, No Love.
Let me
run back through all the stuff that she got here. The satchel.
Yes.
Tell us. And what?
And I will be doing a giveaway. So y'all come follow.
Okay.
And I'll be dropping some new stuff. So it's going to be some new stuff that I'm dropping that I'm going to be doing a giveaway for. So I will be doing like a raffle. I'll be putting names in a bucket and pulling. So
that's going to be dope.
I'll tap into that.
That's going to be dope.
I can't wait for you to put that on.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait either. You know, I'm going to do a photo shoot, too.
Ooh.
This is going to be my favorite one right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Ain't it Autism Awareness right now?
Yep. It's April.
Yep.
We just got into the month of Autism Awareness. So
yes, we did.
Support my baby and all the other autism kids. Hey, it's not easy out here.
No, it isn't.
When you have a special needs child.
Yep.
So be easy on people sometimes. You never know what a person going through.
Exactly. You never know what they're going through. And it might not even be them physically going through it. It might be their child or their husband or they mom. I always tell you guys, even though it say no love, spread love.
That part.
Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I'll see you guys tonight. Period.
That was dope.
Yeah, definitely a good one. What's so funny is, usually when I get done, people be like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many things you're